I'm going to say this, and I don't give a who cries in the comments. It's about to get real. I'm done apologizing for being white. I didn't own slaves. I didn't write Jim Crow. I didn't redline. I was born in the 1980s to a middle-class family.
And I agree. This gentleman should not have to apologize for being white. And black individuals, some black individuals, should stop expecting white people to apologize for being white. Like the gentleman said, he was born in the 80s. In the 80s. He had nothing to do with slavery. Nothing to do with Jim Crow. Nothing to do with redlining. But there are some black people that just got a problem with white people as a whole. No matter what they do, just because they are white, there are some black people out there that's just going to have an issue because that individual is white. There are some black people out there that are just as racist as some racist white people. And it boggles my mind. We don't want individuals to be racist towards us, but we will sit back and be racist towards white people. I don't understand that. But you got some black people that operate just like that. Like, I'm going to be honest with you guys. My ex-wife was white. She was white. And I've always wondered, did some of my family members actually have an issue with white people? And the reason I say that is because, like, right now, during a lot of tensions since Trump has been back in office, you see these little snide comments that they make on Facebook, the little snide comments that they make on Instagram, the little snide comments they make on TikTok about white people. And I've wondered, you know what? Was these individuals just actually playing in my wife's face and it actually had an issue with her because she was white? I wonder. But I would never know. So guys, I'm going to play the rest of this clip. Sit back. Let's get to it.
I'm going to say this, and I don't give a who cries in the comments. It's about to get real. I'm done apologizing for being white. I didn't own slaves. I didn't write Jim Crow. I didn't redline. I was born in the 1980s to a middle-class family that had to work for everything. I worked 50-plus hours a week, pay my taxes, and I'm still told I'm the villain. Every day it's check your white privilege, do a land acknowledgement, post the black square, feel guilty for something I had zero to do with. No way. My great-grandparents came off a boat from Germany with nothing. I've got black people in my family tree, and nobody in my bloodline ever owned a slave. You want an apology? Dig up the dead. You want money? Call Congress, or better yet, work for it like everybody else has to. I'm not your emotional punching bag, and I'm sure as hell not your ATM because my skin is lighter than yours. And let's be real, people who never pick cotton want to check from people who...
I think black people, some black people just need to get off this soapbox. I'm the type of individuals, guys, I don't make excuses. I don't blame white people for anything that has happened to me. You know who I blame for past issues and problems that I have had in my life? I blame me. I blame myself. Because my decisions is the reason I suffered from some bad things happening in my life. Didn't have nothing to do with a white person. Didn't have nothing to do with the so-called white man holding me back. When I had bad situations happen in my life, it was because of situations that I made, the decisions that I made. It wasn't the white man's fault. When I went rock bottom broke in 2007, it wasn't the white man's fault. It was decisions that Frank made that put me in that situation. I take accountability for my life. It wasn't the white man.
Never owned a plantation. That's not justice, that's a shakedown. And these sniveling liberal white apologists crying online for sins they didn't commit, you're not brave, you're a f***ing embarrassment. You apologize when you f*** up, not for history you weren't alive for. I'm sick of being told it's a crime to be a straight white man in this country. I go out of my way to treat people with respect until they give me a reason not to. I'm done bending the knee. I'm done whispering. I'm done disappearing into the background so you feel comfortable. I'm picking my side. I'm not guilty. I'm not sorry. I never was. You can stay mad. If you're done apologizing too, drop a comment below.
Oh man, this one is going to throw people for a loop because they want him to apologize for something that he was not a part of, and the fact that he's speaking his mind, which I'm gonna be honest with you, like it's a lot of people that feel that way. It's people that come up to me every single day, black, white, Asian, all in between, that's like, yo, why can't people just be people and accept them for who they are and what it is that their experience is with them instead of judging them based off of the color of their skin. I've never
Exactly. That's exactly right. Why we just can't be people and accept individuals for who they are? Every white person I know they didn't own no damn slaves. They're not racist. They'll help me out if I ever needed help. Just like Q down the road. I'm telling you guys, we need to stop blaming white folks for everything that goes bad in our lives. We got to stop blaming white folks and take accountability for what's going on in your life, because the white man didn't stop me from being successful. I wanted to be successful. I am successful.
seen anything in my life, a skin issue, in my lifetime, born in the 80s, raised in the 90s, to where it's been polarizing my entire life. And the fact that people keep on having these conversations over and over again as far as whether or not you have white privilege. I don't even know who coined that term. They need to be rich as hell. They should have trademarked it, the whole term white privilege, because man, the work that they've done on liberal white apologists to make them feel comfortable about the fact that, oh my God. And it's like, I have never seen more white women than I have now. And it's becoming more prolific. It's becoming even more pronounced. You see it more and more every single day. I've never seen more white people apologizing to people for doing things that they never did to make them feel better about how they feel about life. And really, it all comes down to go get a job, take care of your business, do what you're supposed to do, stop complaining, and make the best out of your situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen, and I've told y'all this before, I've seen white people come up to me during these little stupid protests.
Live your life, get a career, get a trade, get a skill, and you can have whatever you want. You can have whatever you want. You can't have bad credit and think you're going to get credit. You can't have no money and think you're going to live life. It doesn't work that way. I don't care what damn color you are. If you have no skills, you don't have a good career, you don't have any credit, your life is going to be fucked up. It doesn't matter if you're black or you're white. Opportunity is here for all of us. Black folks need to get off this soapbox. Some black folks that think this way need to get off this damn soapbox.
These No Kings protests and stuff like that, because I live downtown. And I've heard white people try to check me for driving a Tesla. And I'm like, you can't tell me not to. And see, my windows was up and it was tinted. And so at first it was like, all right. And then when I rolled my windows down and it was like, or I get out the car and it's like, then they want to have a conversation about why it is. And I'm like, yo, listen, I'm from the inner city and I do what I want to do. And I'm blessed to be born in America.
Yeah, we got to stop it. Black folks got to get off this soapbox, man, and just stop blaming white folks for everything. White folks are not the cause that your ass is broke. You need to go and work, get a skill, make some money, invest your money, and stay out of debt. And then maybe your life will turn around, and you won't have to blame white folks for your current situation. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like the video, share the video, and most important, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. And with that, guys, always remember, financial decisions you make today will impact your financial life tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Frank Talks Money. I'm out of here.